section 8.3, multiplying polynomials. Essential question, how do you multiply binomials? So we are going to use something called the FOIL method to multiply binomials. FOIL stands for first, outer, inner, and last. So each of these things right here, the x plus 5 and the x minus 2, these are each called a binomial. And we're going to take those binomials and multiply them by each other using something called the FOIL method. All right, first example, find the product. So x plus 2 times x plus 4. So both of those are a binomial. So I'm going to use the FOIL method anytime I multiply two binomials. So I'm going to write FOIL here off to the left-hand side. All right, so the f in FOIL is our x times x. Now x times x, since there's two of them, is x squared. Then we have our O. Our O is going to be the x and the 4, so the outside of both of our binomials. So x times 4 equals 4x. Inner is the inside of our binomials, so the 2 and the x. So 2 times x equals 2x. And our last are the last part of each binomial, so the 2 and the 4. So 2 times 4 equals 8. Okay, so now we have our four terms. X squared, 4x, 2x, and 8. Now if we have any like terms, we need to combine them. So if you look here, 4x and 2x are like terms. If we combine them, we get 6x. We're just adding the 4 and the 2. So now I'm going to combine all three parts into my answer. So x squared, which came from right here, 6x, which came from right here, and 8, which came from right here. So that is my answer, x squared plus 6x plus 8. Second example, x plus 8 times x minus 4. Again, find the product by FOIL. So I'm going to write off to the left-hand side, FOIL, F, O, I, and L. So my F in FOIL is the first term in both binomials. Multiply those. So x times x is x squared. The O, outer, is the x and the negative 4, the outside of both binomials. So x times negative 4, which is negative 4x. Inner, so that is the 8 and the x. And the last, which is 8 and negative 4, which is negative 32. Then I'll look for any like terms. My like terms again are my O and I. Every single problem, O and I will be able to be combined. So it's not a coincidence that on both of the first two examples, we were able to combine O and I. It will always be your O and I that can be grouped together. So then I'll write my answer, x squared, which came from here, plus 4x, which came from here, minus 32, which came from here. So x squared plus 4x minus 32 is my answer. Example 3, x minus 7 times x plus 5. So my first are x times x, which is x squared, outer is x times 5, which is 5x. I always put the coefficient in front of the variable. Inner is negative 7 times x. And last is negative 7 times 5, which is negative 35. I can combine my O and I because they are like terms. I get negative 2, and then I write out my answer. X squared minus 2x minus 35. 2x plus 1 times x plus 6. So this time we have a coefficient in front of one of our x's, but we'll still do the same thing. So f is 2x times x, which is 2x squared. Outer is 2x times 6, which is 12x. Inner is 1 times x, which is 1x or x. And last is 1 times 6, which is 6. Combine my O and I, 12x and x, which makes 13x. Remember, it's like 12x and 1x. So my answer is 2x squared plus 13x plus 6. And last, we have a rectangle. We need to find the area of our rectangle. So first of all, let's write down the formula for area of a rectangle. So an area of a rectangle is base times height. So the base of our triangle, well, since this side is 5x minus 4, this side also has to be 5x minus 4. So that is our base, 5x minus 4. And then our height is right here, which is the 2x minus 8. So now I have two binomials, and all I have to do is FOIL them, because they're being multiplied by each other, because it's base times height. So f is 5x times 2x, which is 10x squared. Outer is 5x times negative 8, which is negative 40x. Inner is negative 4 times 2x, which is negative 8x. And last is negative 4 times negative 8, which is 32. If I combine my O and I get negative 48x. So then my answer is 10x squared minus 48x plus 32.